I mean, that was quite a long time ago now, sadly.
Well, it is, but I remember a few names. And we were with Ian on Sunday,
Ah, yes, yes.
Ian
Very good.
Giles.
Yes, 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 yes.
Eh,
Excellent. So what we're going to do is, well, just quickly, I'm just going to explain. I have been training older ladies since I started as a PT just after 2019. My mother-in-law, who's in her 70s, got her gang of friends together, and then that grew and grew and grew and grew, and that's really keeps me very busy on Mondays and Fridays. And now I do Tuesday and Thursday sessions for slightly younger ladies. But then I thought, actually, who could I really help? People that are just getting back into it after injury, or people that haven't lifted any weights before. And so that's how this little short Wednesday session sort of came about in my head. I am recording this. When we get to doing some moving in a minute, if you want to, I'll send you the link and you can rewatch it if you want to do it by yourself. Primary
Interesting.
things I want to do is I'm going to leave it on so you can talk if you've got any questions. Reduce fear of lifting weights, teach you the basics, and leave you hopefully feeling a bit more confident about what lifting weights is all about. Oh, look at you. Brilliant. Love the enthusiasm. Firstly, as mum was absolutely petrified when we were young and started lifting weights as kids. She was like, you're going to get muscle bound and you won't be able to move your head because your muscles are going to be so big that you're going to walk like this. That doesn't happen unless you're taking lots of steroids in the gym for 10 hours a day, which is not the case for any of us probably. By being very careful and slow and controlled, you're not going to hurt yourself. We're not going to be lifting really heavy weights. Everything's going to be very controlled, and it's not about speed. It is about speed, but slow speed, not fast speed, with everything we do. Nothing you should do should hurt. It's fine to feel tired. It's fine for some acute fatigue in the muscles, but no pain. If it's painful, then something's going wrong somewhere, and always stop. If you're not sure about anything, you need something re-explained, or if something is going wrong, give me a wave or shout out, and I'll always stop and get you on the right track. It's about building strong bones, improving balance, supporting joints, and just overall just creating more independence for picking up shopping, picking up grandchildren, and running for a bus if you need to. Probably not all the way down Blackstock Road, but maybe just a little bit down Blackstock Road. um, and just by being fitter and a little bit fitter and hopefully a fair bit stronger, it will just reduce sort of aches and pains, and it's not going to help you live longer, but it will help you have a better quality of life for longer. And I think that's really, really important. So things you can expect, obviously lifting, finding it easy to carry the shopping, getting up off the loo, getting out of the bath more easily, things like that. Better balance, full protection from falls, and fewer everyday aches and pains. So with the weights, we always start light, and then you go, well, Tom, this is really easy. This isn't doing anything for me. And I say, well, it's probably maybe time to up those weights then. And that's sort of what happens. You start slow, low, and you build it up, because that's the safe way to do it, rather than aiming for your 1 rep max right from the start. You build into it. Breathing is super important, and lifting weights can be really boring. And if you're not really thinking about it, if you zone out and start thinking about what the other more exciting things, but if you can kind of focus a little bit on what you're doing and breathe in time with your movement, then it will go a lot quicker. And I think that's really beneficial. So you always breathe out with the exertion. So you breathe in as you're relaxing. So if you're doing a squat or sitting down into a chair, you breathe in, and then as you're standing up, you're pushing down through your heels, squeezing your bottom, you breathe out. And I'll cue this, I'll repeat it over and over again, and you'll be so bored of hearing my voice, but hopefully it'll just become second nature. Discomfort is okay, pain is not. I did sort of touch on that earlier. And rest between exercises is really important. So the exercises we're going to do, we're going to go very soon, don't worry. It's going to start in about 2 minutes. We're going to do either exercise for either 20 seconds or 40, 30 or 20 seconds. I'll explain when to start, when to stop. And the rest bit is quite important. And it's some people who are super keen, and if your weights happen to be really too light for you, then you might want to just charge on through the rest. But just resting, resetting before the next exercise is actually really beneficial. Although some people get frustrated and think, oh, it's wasted time, I need to carry on, I need to push on. But actually it is really beneficial. We always start with a warm-up because it gets the joints ready. You don't go straight into lifting weights. You get the synovial fluid into your joints, which is like a natural lubricant that comes through just gently getting things going. And that just makes it all easier and safer from the start because, of course, we don't want to get any injuries. Cool. Any questions before we get going? No. Great. Okay. Well, this is my gym, by the way. This is you on a big TV here. I don't know if you can see that. So when I'm standing over here, this is my chair that we're going to practice. We're going to do some squats with in a minute. I can see you on a big TV screen, so I can see you really clearly. In case you're worried that you're going to be a tiny little screen miles away. Right. So should we stand up and get into some space? We don't need any weights just yet. We're just going to get moving. So, Kate, could you move the screen back a bit so I can see all of you? Or could you move back so I can see a bit more of you? Good. And then we're going to roll the shoulders back and just again taking some nice deep breaths. Rolling the shoulders back. One thing I didn't say is that consistency is really, really important. And doing this once a week will be nice, hopefully. But doing it 5 times a week will actually be much more beneficial because this is really gentle. And that's the way it should be to start with, rolling the shoulders forward. Now, big rolls, as exaggerated as we can. 4 and 5. Good. Excellent. We're going to do a thoracic twist now. So with the elbows up, hands sort of like that. We're just going to keep the hips nice and still. Keeping the head still, hips still. Well, I should have said that everything you're doing today is undertaken at your own risk. We're not going to be doing anything dangerous, but just so you know, if you're not prepared to do that, then...
Rosemary, I think I need my glasses in the glasses case.
You should... Alright, good. And let the arms fall. I'm going to shrug the shoulders up now. Shrug the shoulders up and let them drop down. Shrug the shoulders up. Drop down. A couple more. Good. Hands on hips, feet nice and wide. And we're going to do some nice big hip circles. And keeping the legs nice and the knees nice and stiff, and all the movement on to come from your hips. It's nice and slow. Good. Great. Nice. Okay, so this is a really good one. And change direction. I really like this because when you're pushing the hips back, you should hopefully feel it in the back of your legs and your hamstrings. Then it goes out to the side, and then you feel it in your inner thigh. And then you push them forward, and then you hopefully feel them in the front. Feel the stretch in the front of your hip flexors. So it's quite a nice stretch, this one. In lots of ways. Good. Excellent. And right, we're going to do some squats now. Just nice and... no, we're going to do some hinges. We're going to do some good mornings. So keep the back nice and straight. Knees ever so slightly bent. And again, breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. It's all about the exertion. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Good stuff. And one more. Great. Now I'm marching on the spot. Now this is a little bit of a test for balance. But I just want you to keep your head really still. That's the main thing to think about. Knees up, toes up towards the ceiling. Head nice and still. Eyes focused. Good. Don't look at me because I'm moving. So opposite hand and opposite knee come up together. Knees up, toes up. Great. So this is a good one. Again, warming up the backs of the legs and the hips, hip flexors, quads, it's the front of the legs. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Great, we're going to do some nice gentle squats now. So, it's really simple. You're going to have your hands in front of you like so. And you're just going to bend your knees, sink your hips down a bit, and then stand up. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out.
I think this needs to be a little further back, Rosemary.
That's it. Yeah, it'd be great to see a bit more of what's going on there. Catherine. Good. That's it. Sinking in a little bit lower if you can as the legs start to warm up. Keep the shoulders back, eyes up. That's it. Eyes up really help. Good. And that's nice, Jane. Lovely stuff. And stop there. And do some lateral lunges next. So step out to the side, back to the centre, and step out to the other side, getting a nice stretch in that inner thigh. Good. Well done. Great. Well done. That's it. And stop there. Cool. Now, if you want a swig of water or something, you're very welcome to grab one now. What we're going to do next is a squat, but a slightly lower squat, in fact, onto the chair. So I'm going to have my heels really close to the edge of my chair. Do you have a chair handy? Mum, you can do it on the edge of the bed, maybe. I'm going to sit down onto the edge of the chair, and then bring myself back up. We're just going to do that on repeat for 30 seconds. Okay.
I can't do it there. What, here? Yeah. I can't see what he's doing. He's squatting up and down on the chair. He's doing what?
I'm sitting down on the chair and then standing up again. Just bottom's just grazing the edge of the chair. Sorry, Harriet, I thought you had a chair in the study.
I do now.
Alright, no hands. Hands is cheating. So breathing in on the way down, out on the way up, pushing down through the heels, squeezing the bottom. And do this.
I could have brought with the hand.
Seconds.
Yes. I was still doing that, yeah.
Yeah, and one more. Good stuff, Jane. Very good. Right, now, next one, slightly more controversial. We're going to do press up. We're going to do them, if you've got a bit of wall space, or edge of the bed, or edge of a chair, or a table. Wall, I'm going to do it against my door here, so I've got my feet fairly far back. I'm going to bend the elbows, and then straighten them up. Mum, you could do that against against the wall behind you, maybe? Between the two doors. That's it. So you're on the elbows coming out to the side. This is the movement. The hands are sort of directly underneath the shoulders. Elbows are coming out to the side. You're breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. So the lower you are, like the closer to the floor you are, the harder it is. The more upright you are, the easier it is. That's it, Harry. Just obviously be careful with the window. Alright, so breathing in, breathing out. We're going to do this all 3 times, so don't worry if... That's good, Jane. Good. That's it, breathing in all the way down, out on the way up. Good stuff, Kay, well done. And one more. Well done, good. Have you got some weights handy? Or something that can be used for weights? Alright, we're going to do a row now. So with a weight in each hand, and hinge forward, push the hips back, back is nice and straight, neck is nice and long. Pull the weights up, and then lower them down nice and slowly. I'm just going to do this for 30 seconds. So we're going to keep it back nice and straight. Elbows up. That's it. kind of tensing your tummy muscles so you don't feel any strain in your lower back. You kind of want to tuck your tailbone, as they say, so you're not arching your back. And one more. And slowly down. Jane, you're looking a bit confused. Have you got a question?
Me?
Jane?
Yes, I'm not sure I'm doing this right.
Okay. I mean, it looks all right to me. Maybe you want to hinge forward a little bit more so you're a bit closer to parallel to the floor with your back.
Okay.
You want
I'm not sure I'm doing it right.
I think you are doing it right.
Am I?
All right. We're going to stop that one there. We're going to do some bicep. That looks good to me. Okay. Looks good. We're going to do some bicep curls now. And if you want to practice your balance while you do these, you can do these standing on one leg, but you don't have to. Okay. Keep your elbows in nice and tight. We're going to slowly lower the weights down. We're going to curl the hands up towards the ceiling and slowly lower them down again for 30 seconds. Good. Nice and slow on the way down, Mum. Don't drop them. And twisting the wrists gently on the way down. So the palms facing in towards my pockets at the bottom and then up towards the ceiling at the top.
So Mum, flip your hands.
Uh-huh.
You want to flip your hands so it's like this. See? Like that.
All right.
And then like that.
All right. Okay.
Good. Don't worry, we're going to do it all again in a minute. Okay. Now, next one. You take one step forward and one step back. The weights both sides. And bend both knees. And then you're going to bring yourself back into an upright position, keeping your body completely upright. This is called a split squat. Good. And great. And step forward with the back foot, step back with the front foot. Again, keeping the torso completely upright, bending both knees. And bring yourself back into upright position. Don't worry if anything as low as me. The slower you go with this one, the harder it's going to be, so more challenging. And stop there. Well done, great. And do some shrugs next. So just with the weights both sides, holding weights in your hands for quite a long time can get a bit boring maybe, but it's really good for grip strength. That's something that everybody can benefit from, more grip strength. Right, just going to shrug the shoulders up as we breathe in, and then breathe out as we let the shoulders drop down. Shrugging the shoulders up, and then breathing out as we drop them down. One more. Well done. Good stuff. All right. 15 seconds or so, and then we're going to go back to our squats down to the chair. Now, if your chair's too high, it's not much of a challenge for you. You can take it away and just go lower without. If you want to make it harder, you can use your dumbbells. You can have your dumbbells up here. Or you can do it without the dumbbells. Up to you. It's up to you to make it challenging for yourself. All right, 30 seconds of this one. Squats down to the chair. Off we go. That's great, Mum. Good. Just keep those eyes up, shoulders back. And try and just let the bottom just graze the chair and then back up rather than sort of fully sitting down into it if you can avoid that. Keep those eyes up, okay? Try not to rock too far forward into the front of your foot. Try and keep the weight sort of in the back of your foot almost, into your heels. Now make it easier for you to get up. You don't push through your toes to get up out of the chair, you push down through your heels really. And stop there. Well done. Good.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Stop, stop, stop. Press ups next. Against the chair, against the wall, against the floor, as you wish. The press ups are really boring, but they are a really great exercise. This one. It's 30 seconds.
We're not using the weights then.
We're not using the weights for this one, we're just using a
Right.
wall or a chair or a table or the back of the sofa. Well, you could use the back of the bed there, probably, that might be better for you. The bed end. Alright, well done. That's it. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. Keeping the hands nice and wide, elbows coming out to the side. It's a good core exercise because we want the torso nice and long and nice and straight, nice and flat. We're going 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Alright, we're going to do some more rows again. Not rows Hughes, but bent over rows. This one. Boom, when we pull the hands up towards the hips. So your back, you want your back not quite parallel to the floor, but sort of maybe just kind of like that. Tensing the tummy muscles, make sure you're not arching your back. That's it, pull those hands, Jane, right back towards your hip, up and back towards your hips. So it's sort of here. Yeah, that's the one, Jane, that's great. Okay, I can't really see what you're doing there. You're a bit close to the screen. That's good, Harriet. That's lovely.
Me was distorted. Huh?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good stuff.
Good enough?
Alright, it's the bicep curls again. Shoulders back, chest up, elbows in nice and tight to the side. We're curling the hands up and lowering them back down, palms facing into the pockets. Let's go. Well done. That's it. Nice and slowly and controlled on the way down. Well done, Harriet. Just slow it down a little bit on the way down. That's it, because we don't want to drop it, we want to lower it. That's a useful way of thinking about it all. 3, 2, time for one more. Well done. Great. We're going to do the split squats again. So feet together, take a step back, weights both sides. I'm going to bend both knees, bring yourself back into that upright position. Off we go. Breathing in all the way down, out on the way up, pushing down through that front heel. 3 seconds, I'm going to swap sides and step forward with the back foot, step back with the front foot, chest up, shoulders back. Good, 5 more seconds. And time for one more. Well done, team. Good stuff. Shrugs. So feet hip width apart, arms by your sides. Big breath in as you lift the shoulders up, and breathing out as you drop them down. Good. And again. Well done. Very good. Okay, we're doing the squats again. So back to your chair, weights if you got them, if you want them, chest up, shoulders back, let's go. That's it. Try not to sit all the way down. What I'm doing here is I'm actually balancing my weights on my shoulders. It makes them a lot easier for my shoulders.
I'm doing this right.
Right, yeah.
5 seconds. Keep those eyes up. Keep shoulders back. Push down through the heels. Squeeze the bottom on the way up. Those are big muscles we're using for this one. So, and stop there. Well done. Very good. The press ups. No weights. Just hands on the back of the sofa, on the wall, on the bed. Now, why not do it on the bed end? Looks quite stable. Alright, breathing in all the way down, out on the way up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. That's good, Mum. Oh, there we are. That's it. Keep that core nice and strong. Lovely, Kay. Great stuff. Yes, Jane. Like that. Good, Harriet. Nice stuff, ladies. Really great. 15 seconds to go. Okay, morning here. You're working really hard today. Wasn't expecting that. Good. And stop right there, please. Well done. Good. We're going to do the rows. Hinged forward, arms along, pulling the hands up towards the hips and slowly lowering them down. Ready, steady, off we go. So we do these because they're really good for your upper back, believe it or not, and that's the arms moving, but it's actually your lats, which is really important muscles down the side of your back. Using here. And some shoulders. And a little bit of triceps as well. 5 seconds.
That's what I said.
Lovely stuff, Jane. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Brilliant. Alright, split squat. So, 1 foot back, chest up, eyes looking straight ahead. Look at both knees, lowering that back knee towards the floor. Off we go. And do 15 seconds and then we're going to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward with the back foot, back with the front foot, chest up. Off we go. Breathing in all the way down, out on the way up. Pushing down through that front heel. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good. Right, you can shrug the shoulders up. Next, ready, steady. Well done there. Brilliant. Well done. Well, that was 3 times 3. You survived. Well done. Great. Pop the weights down. Let's have a quick little stretch. And just breathing to just lower the heart rate down a little bit. My heart rate's quite elevated. I'm working hard. Good. Well, hopefully that was useful. We'll be doing it again next week. And if you feel like you want to do something a bit more advanced, there's one tomorrow, which is 45 minutes, and one on Friday that's also 45 minutes. But I think Harriet, Mum and Jane, you know about those. Okay, so pushing down on top of the elbow here. And then swapping sides. This is stretching the triceps and the shoulder. Good. Let the arms fall. Rolling the shoulders back. And we're rolling the shoulders forward. Good. Now this can be a bit of a challenge for some people, but stretching the quads, pulling a heel in towards the bottom like that. So holding on to something.
That's it, otherwise you can do that.
Doing all those squats, they're quite...
You can do this instead, Mum, but you can just do this. Bend your leg. Bend this leg. And put that one forward.
I'm just going to pop them
Okay?
onto me.
Like that. Keep it.
There we go. Great. And then swap sides. Swapping sides. Good. Well done. Really good stuff. Mum's had enough. She's off. She's giving us a grand tour of the house. Good. All right. Stop there. Now I'm going to stretch the hamstrings now. So running the hands down the front of the legs, pushing the hips back. Let the arms hang loose in the middle. You should feel a little stretch maybe in the lower back, but primarily the back of the legs is what we're looking to stretch. walking the fingers forward. And walking the fingers back past the heels. Walking the fingers forward again. And back past the heels. And back to the centre. And slowly rolling up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And then rolling the shoulders back. Good. Well done. Okay, lifting the hands up, sliding one hand forward, one hand back. And taking both hands, big breath in, and then a big breath out as we fold forward. And again, big breath in, and a big breath out. Big breath in as you reach back and let the arms fall. And breathe out. Well done for newbies to lifting weights. That's where we start really. And
Thank you, darling. Got to rush and do the dog. Bye bye.
All right, bye, Mum. Thank you. So yeah, hopefully see
Thank you very much.
soon in one form or another. But Kay, I've turned your sound off. You have to get Rose to unmute you. Bye, Harriet. I'll be in touch. Jane.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
We'll
No problem.
be in Tenerife next week on this, Tom.
Oh, right. Oh, brilliant. Okay, by the pool. Bikinis on.
Maybe. Probably the gym.
Great. Well, excellent. Well, hopefully we'll get you both doing it.
Yeah, you never know. I was emailing just now, so you know. But anyway.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, everyone.
I'll speak to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So, Mum, how you leave it is you click leave. I mean, Tom will probably end the thing, but just so you know, click leave. And then click leave.